Aidan, would it be simple to say that this year you appoint Mickey Moore and then all of a sudden Kilcoo finally get that Ulster title you've been looking for so long?
No, I suppose it wouldn't. We went looking for Mickey because we knew he could get us over the line, and lucky enough he took us on, so it was brilliant.
Yeah. What did he change? What did he bring different that you mightn't have had before? And that's not to do down anyone who was over you in the past.
No, you can't say everyone that was been with us in the past has helped to get us here. You know what I mean? But I think Mickey just had that edge. He had that belief in us, and from day one, from the first day he took us, even taking us was the belief that we could do that. You know what I mean?
Because like he'd been part of the Schlockneil team that kind of stopped you before. Like, what sort of qualities does he bring?
He's all about respect on and off the field, and he brings a serious good atmosphere with him everywhere he goes. You know, he just has that aura with him, and there's a lot of ways he takes the best out of. He's just taken a lot of ways to a new level. You know what I mean?
What was it like to finally get over the line against Naomh Conlon, that Ulster final?
It was brilliant. It was just like someone lifted a weight off your shoulders. You know what I mean? Because we hadn't got there. It's okay saying, but we had pressure of not getting there, so it was great to win.
Because like you'd been there, wasn't it, 6 times before you'd been in the Ulster Championship? Why do you think you hadn't gotten across the line? And actually, how much pressure did that build up on you cumulatively?
The pressure, it's okay saying, but you're only human. It does build up, and everyone's saying it's okay winning down, but you need to win Ulster, and it does heap up on you. But I think Mickey just he takes that out of it, and we just kept saying we're going to win it, we're going to do it, and that was it, and we done it.
And do you remember the final whistle?
Yeah, it was brilliant, fantastic feeling, one of the best you would get. Very special.
Do you remember who you saw, like what you heard, you know?
Yeah, you do. You remember every bit of it, every last bit. It was just very special, and that's it.
Yeah. And what about the interview after the Derry Connolly game when we're hearing from one of your teammates, possibly your brother? I'm just trying to remember who said it, about there's nothing but kind of football and sheep in Kilcoo.
Well, that's it. You know, I suppose that's why so many boys come through and we don't lose anyone to any other sports. And I suppose it's brilliant for the club. Yeah.
And you know, when a team finally kind of reaches a milestone and one you've been chasing for so long, the idea is that mentally you kind of I suppose you're almost satisfied that we've finally done it. Are you ready to kick on then against Ballyboden? What do you feel about that?
That is a tough call. I suppose that's where Mickey comes in and try and gets everybody back down to earth and focus in on your training and try and get everybody back on the road again.
So what would you know about Ballyboden? I'm sure you saw their game against Dare Oak where, I mean, the wind and the rain made that very difficult to play.
I only seen 10 minutes of it, and what I seen of it was absolutely mad conditions, so any team to come out of that for a win was some going.
And like they have a serious amount of forwards like the Baskels, Ross McGarry, that's just to name just a few as well, so you know that you're up against a serious team here.
I'm not really a big football man, so I wouldn't really know any. I suppose we'll focus in on them in the last couple of days, but I'm sure they'll be good now.
Yeah. So outside of your own sort of games, you don't actually watch that much, no?
No, I wouldn't go to any football or anything. I just.
So what do you do with yourself when you're away from football?
I have 4 children and married, Melvin on the way, and we're farmers as well, so we'll be busy.
Yeah. Sheep farmer, is it?
Yeah.
So what's the average day like sheep farm?
Oh, it's fine. It's good. We'd be up in the morning, feed the sheep, go to work, and come back, and the brothers, we're all in it together, so it's good. Yeah.
How tough is it to shear a sheep? I hear it's awful work.
Yeah, it's tough going. Yeah.
How long does it even take?
Well, it's according to how good you are, from 30 seconds to 5 minutes if you're no good at it, but it's good.
And what end of the scale would you be on there?
A minute and a half, not too bad.
Fairly good. So you wouldn't have watched Down that much then last year, no?
No. We went to one game, I think, just to support the local boys, but that was it.
Okay. And to win in All Ireland, I suppose that's the ultimate aim. You're coming towards the latter end of your career. Does it feel like there's a chance there now we need to take it?
Definitely. We're in bonus territory. Anything from here on in is going to be fantastic. So it's just getting everyone knuckled down again, as you said, and trying to get the feet back on the ground and go again.
Actually, what's the population in Kilcoo?
It's about 1,000 people.
Yeah. And pretty much everyone just bet into the club.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure there's not too many of them's not involved in the club one way or the other. So it's good for the community and it's very good for the club. You know what I mean? It's tight knit, and I suppose that's what makes it all so special.
Is there just the bunt and the colours are up everywhere, black and white everywhere?
Yeah, black and white everywhere, and bit of writing here and there. So it's a bit of crack. It's good it's brilliant for the people that's not playing. You know what I mean? So it's great for them.
And then I suppose, who would have been your footballing influences growing up?
Just local wise, I like Francie Bailey myself when we were growing up. So that's about the head of it.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much, and best of luck in the
Thank you
semi-final.
so much. Thank you.